Gaffer, a 2-0 defeat to Kidderminster Harriers today. For as good as Kidderminster were this afternoon, we seem to really beat ourselves there.
Yeah, I thought Kidderminster, they did the horrible side of the game well, but I'm not really too fussed about Kidderminster tonight. I think for me, it's the first time since I've been here that I probably have to apologise to our supporters for that first 45 minutes. It wasn't us. We played with fear. We played with no courage. We played safe, and we looked like we were trying to protect that number one spot in the league rather than attack it and extend it. And look, these boys are human beings, and sometimes these traits set in. But we've just had a good chat there, and we're at our best when we attack, when we take risk. If anybody thinks we're ever going to get the ball at the back and just smash it forward constantly, that's never going to happen. So we've played a certain way all season, and we'll play the same way for the rest of the season, but we have to be us. That first 45 minutes I felt we froze. We played like a team that was under pressure, and there's no pressure on us. If someone would have said to me when I came into the club, can you get us to where we are in the league with the games to play and a game in hand, I think everybody would have bit the hands off. So we've had a really bad week. Sometimes this happens in football. It's all still in our hands. But what I want to see from my team, from my club, is that we attack it and we appreciate how hard we've all worked to get to where we are. And we finish this off because it's a bad week, but this is football.
It was a double substitution at half-time, so Will Hatfield and Alex Whitmore coming off. Was it almost a difficult decision to decide who came off after that first 45?
100%. I don't think there was anybody. If I'm being totally honest with you, probably taking Will off was... it was probably everybody but Will that should have come off, but we needed to get another attacking player on the pitch. We needed to get another... we needed more control of the game, hence Danny coming on. Danny's been ill for a week, so we couldn't risk starting him. But it's been a bad week all round, I'm not going to lie. We've lost Birdie, we've lost Sia. But now's the time now when I've just said to the staff, I've just said to the players, and I'll say it to our supporters out there, I want to see now what we're about as a football club, because it's been great when everything's been rosy. I want to see us fight now. I want to see how hungry we are to go and grab that first place back. I want to see what this football club's really about, and that's going to be my focus from now on.
Like I said, this is the times now where we stand up and be counted on every level of the club, whether it be the fans in the stands and travelling to these away games now, as well as yourself and Andy Taylor and all the coaching staff and the players out there now. Yeah,
this is it now. We're into well and truly into money time. Our supporters, since I've come in, have been unbelievable. Even today, when we put in a performance of that standard, which, let's be honest, we haven't put bad performances in many times since I've been here. But our supporters have been amazing, and I know they appreciate the effort the boys put in. This week hasn't been good enough. Well, this last few days hasn't been good enough with the fixtures being so close together. But yeah, we go again. We can't. The one thing I've said to the players is that don't worry, don't let the fear of failure overtake the need to win, because that's what happened in the first half today. We were scared to make mistakes. We were worried about not taking responsibility, and we took the easy option. That's not us. We play with a hell of a lot of risk, but that's what makes us us. And look, I'm fully confident in the next 4 games. I think I know this team's got enough in it to win the league, and I've got no doubts. We take this week on the chin. We must learn from it, but we'll be back.
Obviously, crunch games now, 4 games to go in the end of the season. The first one against your former club, Boston United. It was your first game in charge in the league, and how do you sort of approach that game now, and how do you see that game?
Attack it. We go there to win like we would have done if we would have won today. Nothing changes. It's what we need to do is need to make sure that it's not a physical, it's not a technical, it's not a tactical thing. It's all in the next 4 games are played between the ears. It's a mentality now. It'll be a mentality for Kings Lynn. They've got to hang on to top spot now. They know how good we are, and they know that we're coming, and we've got to get it back. So I said months ago, didn't I, that it'll go all the way to the wire. Nothing's changed. If we get two down with this week, then we won't move forward. But from what I've seen so far since my time here, this group of players, this group of staff, this group of supporters will be ready to rock and roll against Boston, and I can't wait. I wish the game was in about an hour, to be honest.